Well, the City of Victoria is using a new design tool to show off the proposed design for the new Johnson Street Bridge. It's a fly-through that takes you on a virtual tour of the new bridge to replace the aging blue bridge across the harbour. And while the city is hoping the new graphics will excite you about the project, critics say taxpayers of Victoria will see right through the fancy graphics.
This is what the new Johnson Street Bridge may soon look like. Today, the City of Victoria unveiled this animated fly-through showing the new rolling bascule bridge.
Prior to this, we basically had a still image, and it was a rather remote one, and I think it put an emphasis on a kind of modernist structure. I think that this simulation, which allows you to approach the bridge from a variety of angles, above, below, to actually go across it on the walkway, it turns it into a real bridge rather than a concept.
Cubberley and fellow members of the Johnson Street Bridge Citizens Advisory Committee requested the fly-through, which is now posted at johnsonstreetbridge.com, along with new renderings.
We showed people on the streets of downtown Victoria the city's new fly-through of the Johnson Street Bridge to get their reaction. You might be surprised to hear what people have to say.
You like what you see?
No.
No, why not? I like the original one.
Well, as I cross it twice a day, whichever one is going to be put up first, that's the one I want. I'm not so concerned about, the finer details. It's just, how long the closure is going to be.
Oh.
It's modern.
Yeah, it's really modern.
I really like the one now.
Yeah, I like the one now, too.
It's nostalgic.
Nostalgic, they say, is the 85-year-old structure, which Victoria City Council has decided to replace by borrowing $42 million of the $63 million needed to complete the project. One group opposed to the new bridge has just over 18 days to collect enough signatures to force a referendum on the issue. And with just over half of the 6,300 needed signatures, they're changing their tactics.
There are more volunteers out on the street all the time. We're putting ballot boxes into a whole bunch of different businesses spread across the city because people keep wondering where they can get the petition forms. And so the idea is that we're going to advertise all of these businesses that people can go to and they can fill out the petition forms there.
As for what Crockford thinks about the new bridge graphics,
fancy video games are one thing, and the hard reality of how this bridge is going to be paid for is a whole other question.
In Victoria, Astrid Brownschmidt, A News.